You're gonna go inside the cow. We're gonna have like a squeeze bottle that's hooked up, but there's already a tube in the udder. So you can work the mechanics.
You're gonna do the milk.
I don't like the way this lock looks on the outside. Why do we need a lock on the outside of the cow?
So it doesn't flap around while it's in transit.
All right. Hey, Artie.
Hey, buddy,
How you doing?
Hey.
Artie is a big part of this community. I mean, he used to take me and my dad fishing when I was a kid.
You know, I've been doing this for about 35 years, and I wanted to celebrate it and have some friends and family over to share my good fortune. Well, buddy, the reason I called you is I want you to make me a cake.
Okay.
And I'd like it to be a shark cake.
A shark cake? What do I look like, Jacques Cousteau?
Sharks are my passion.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I've caught just about every kind of shark that swims here, but I have yet to catch a great white. That has always eluded me.
Back in the day, there was a lot of sharks, and it was okay to fish those. But now you can't go shark fishing no more. Can you imagine a fight? I think a bluefish puts up a fight. Can you imagine a great white shark?
Oh, that would be something.
Nah, don't. Artie, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make you a beautiful cake. So for this shark cake, I'm thinking of a great white. And I mean breaching itself out of the water. Giant size, like 300-400 pounds, with the mouth open, teeth coming out, and a couple battle scars. My shark is gonna look so alive, it's gonna be ready to eat somebody. Ah! So his girth is gonna be like that. The most important part of this shark cake is the structure, because we don't need our shark falling down. We're gonna take 2x4s, and we're gonna put them on an angle like this. You know, doing a shark cake like this, you're not only a baker, you're kind of like a carpenter too. All right, come on, let's rock and roll. So after we built the structure for the shark, we filled it with sponge cake.
Can you fit another whole sponge or no?
Yeah. I mean, this cake could feed like 300-400 people easy. And there was all cake in there, baby. That's how we roll.
Thing's gonna feed like 300 sharks, never mind people.
You like my shark, cuz?
This is a shark? Kind of reminds me of a bottlenose dolphin. Where's his blowhole?
You know, listen, I'm getting sick and tired of everybody saying that my shark don't look like a shark. All right, when I'm done, this is gonna look like the ferocious king of the water like it is.
King of the water.
My head doesn't even fit in his mouth.
So as I'm about to put the fondant on this cake, everybody's telling me that it looks like a happy shark, and I think it's because of the mouth shape. It was very square shaped. So I say, you know what, wait a second. You know, Joe, I think we do have a problem with this cake. Everybody keeps saying that this thing looks cartoonish and not right and happy. I think they're right. Maybe we can make something that looks a little more rounded. Let's make the mouth a little more rounded shape. We'll cover it in Rice Krispies, and I think that's really gonna make this shark look more realistic, like the real deal, like a shark. Now it's a shark. Wait, give me the side.
Do we want to go here?
Yeah, as much as you can. To cover this shark cake, I use a mixture of fondant and modeling chalk. Should go over all the way. You're good. The mix makes the fondant look a little harder, kind of like shark skin.
No, just wait till I get my teeth in, and you'll all be in trouble.
So I got Ralphie boy working on the mouth, while I take on the gills, baby. Can I have a little bit of black petal dust with a paintbrush?
Yeah, that makes him pop out a lot more.
All men to battle station, shark in the water.
The teeth are looking great on this shark. I mean, it's getting scary looking. I think Artie's really gonna love this cake.
Buddy, this thing is wicked.
It is cool, right? I think we should try to make it even a little more gory. As this shark cake is coming together, and I see it's really starting to look scary, I want it to come out of the water with a mouthful of fish. I mean, blood, guts, gore. Artie goes blue fishing and fluke fishing, so I want to personalize it a little more for him by putting the fish that he usually goes for in the shark's mouth. So I put Ralph on the task of making a bunch of fish guts.
There we go. Those are important organs. Look at how unhappy that fish is. We kind of just need piles of miscellaneous viscera. He's good. That's blue enough to be a blue fish. He's just gonna get covered in blood anyway. Buddy, I got fish heads.
It's got a fluke hanging. It's got some guts.
No guts, no gory.
It's a garbage can in there.
I like it.
That's how I picture a great white breaching water with guts and fish hanging out of its mouth. That's how it is in the nature, baby. Give me a bottle of liquid gel.
You got it.
I take a little bit of liquid gel and I put some blood squirting in there.
Now he's putting blood too.
And I mean, if this don't look like a scary shark, I don't know what the hell is.
Blood in the water. That's what attracts the sharks.
They love it, man.
So we're putting the finishing touches on the shark cake,
It looks beautiful now, that's it.
That's what it's all about. It's about the love.
and all it needs is the fins. Okay, now, the only thing is, I'm gonna give this a fin.
That's what he was missing. Look at that.
No way. Those are too heavy. They're too heavy, they're too big.
No.
It's not gonna work. So the problem is that one made the shark fins too heavy, and there's no support system. There's 50 pounds of modeling chocolate on here. Try to separate that gray if you could from that. So what I had to do was get a peg screwed into the support structure, and then I made my own dorsal fin, which is a little smaller. I'm still gonna use the modeling chocolate. It's just that I'm gonna roll the modeling chocolate thinner, so it's gonna be a little lighter. And my fin actually sat inside the peg, so it acted so that the fin could not fall off. It's in. All right, guys, come check it out.
All right.
This shark is a lean, mean, killing machine. This is how you do a shark cake. It's a scary, scary cake.
I like the way the nose came. The nose makes him look like a shark.
Yeah, the little ruffle.
I think the scar really added to it. I mean, it really looks like he just took a mouthful of bluefish and fluke and was tearing into him. I mean, this is a great white shark. I mean, this is really like, ha. All right, guys, let's get this cake out of here. So it's time to get this shark cake down to the marina to celebrate Artie's 35th fishing anniversary party. Okay, just wait, go up. Let's take this shark home.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't believe this cake, buddy.
You like it or what?
Are you kidding? That's a mirror. This can't be a real cake. This has to
cake
be a
inside.
stuffed
We're gonna
shark.
cut it so I can show you.
Oh, man, look at that. He's eating fluke and bluefish.
That's it.
I finally got my great white, buddy, and it took you to do it. I'm still taken aback by that shark. I can't believe the detail and how real it looks. It was just beyond my wildest expectations.
So what do these guys know about cows?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. We're, a little out of our element. What would you call city
Boys?
I don't think we're in Hoboken anymore.
On the farm right now is about 60 milking cows. Then the rest are younger animals. That's Eden.
That's Eden.
She's very special. She had a kind of a miraculous birth. She was born premature, very small. We had to nurse her along for a couple weeks in the house. We didn't think she'd make it, but she made it. That's our Eden.
I've never been this close to a cow before, but being close to Eden is giving me a lot of ideas. So now, how do we milk these guys?
How do we milk these guys? Well,
You're gonna grab the top with your fingers, pinch it, and slide right down.
I don't know, it ain't working.
Come on! And you can squeeze pretty hard.
Nothing like a pig. Well, I see how it works. It squirts pretty hard. Good job, son. All right, show them how it's done. I want to.
two hands, guys.
Double-handed. Let's see.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a milking. Huh?
That's the milking right there.
So now that we saw how this works, I got so many ideas. For Eden and her owners, I'm gonna make a life-size replica of Eden. And when I say full size, I mean this cake is gonna be as big as a cow, complete with a head, tail, spots, and cow boobies. We're gonna figure out a way to make this thing actually milk. But before we leave, my guy's got a question for Lane.
What about the cows? You could tip them?
Oh, absolutely.
I want to see you tip a cow, big guy. Go ahead.
guys.
Mr. Cow Tipper. Danny, help him out. Danny and Frankie. Go ahead, try to...
Come on, push.
Come on, you guys, I got him by the next one. Hey, don't you look at me like that.
Go get those cows.
Down goes Frankie. and Maurizio build a structure for this cow cake. My God, it's hot. I got Ralphie boy carving the cow's head out of Rice Krispie treats, and he'll flesh it out with some modeling chocolate. All right, you ready to do the udders? Then I get Juan started molding some cow udders out of modeling chocolate. He's kind of forming the dangly parts around some plastic tubing, because we're gonna figure out a way to make the milk come out of there.
Having fun, Juan?
Ooh. Now we just fill all this, fill all that.
And then we'll start stacking up round vanilla sponge all along the structure. So the top part of this cow is made out of cake. This birthday cake for eating the cow is starting to look nice and fat. We're covering the whole thing with a layer of Rice Krispie treats so we could carve her up nicey nice.
I gotta start carving this down because the extra weight is not good to hang out on there.
Are you worried that this thing is just gonna, like, go down?
I think stuff's just gonna start falling off of it. I don't think it's gonna fall down.
Yes.
It's very wobbly, though.
When we start covering it, we start putting weight on this, it's gonna come right off.
Still looks like it's coming apart at the top.
The whole shoulder's moving. That's a problem. See everything's sliding down?
Just don't know if it's gonna work. The way that fell, this could fall right now.
I know.
We're making this cow cake, and like the whole side of the thing falls off. Let's put that side back on, but try to put buttercream. Just put enough of it, cake it. The problem is you guys didn't put enough buttercream on it. You went cheap on the buttercream, and that's what the problem is. So whatever we have to take off and patch, we'll just take off and add some good buttercream to it.
Get mad at it.
To make this cow milk, we're gonna go low-tech. We're using some squirt bottles with plastic tubing. We've already ran tubes through the udders, so once we connect the bottles, we're gonna be good to go. Now we got it. There, what's underneath that?
There's a bucket.
Yeah, there we go. See?
Milk it. But the thing is, I gotta have somebody hide inside and squeeze the bottles to make it milk. Maurizio, listen, you're gonna go inside. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm gonna go inside a cow.
Look, you fit. You're gonna go inside the cow.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna have like a squeeze bottle that's hooked up, but there's already a tube in the udder. So you can work the mechanics.
You're gonna do the milk. I don't like the way this lock looks on the outside. Why do we need a lock on the outside of the cow?
So it doesn't flap around while it's in transit.
All right, so that's the plan. Let's run the spots. Let's run black and let's start to put it on. We had spots made out of black founder. We had a modeling chocolate tail. We had some grass and even give us some hooves. Looks good, man. She's a pretty looking cow. All right, guys, come check it out. My God, this is a cow.
That's a cow.
I gotta say, it's scary. It looks just like a cow. I think it looks awesome. I think everybody did a great job. Eden is their #1 cow. It's gonna milk. We're gonna put Maurizio in there. And all right, come on, let's move this cake. That's it. Get in. Get in. Give him his light. Wait, get the milk, Frankie. All right, watch out. Let's go.
Girl, happy birthday, Eden. That's great.
Wow, Bud, look at Eden. Look at the cow.
There she is.
That's the cow you milked, Bud. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Out, 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 out. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Okay, right down, 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 down. Oh, yeah. I mean, does that look good or what? It looks just like her.
Sure does.
All right, but you know what? We got one other thing. This cake is gonna do something spectacular. Lane, you wanna help me?
Sure, what do we got
We're
going
gonna
on
hit the
here?
2 back udders. You get the front one, When I say when,
I get this.
okay, 1, 2, 3, when. Oh, yeah.
Hey, this looks pretty good.
Oh, see, oh, good. Oh, perfect.
We got
Hey.
chocolate milk.
To me and you. Now, you don't usually get a chocolate milk and cow there, right?
First chocolate cow, right?
How do you like that? Salud.
Salud. Thank you.
Who wants to eat some cow cake?
My goodness, just unbelievable. Just the size of that thing, oh my gosh. And then, you know, just the people's reaction. Then when they said it would milk, you know, oh my gosh. And then you get chocolate milk.
Everybody loved the cake, and even Eden got to have a lick.
This is the main attraction.
The main attraction.
This is the big challenge that we want to.
The giant alligator.
A giant alligator?
Holy cannoli.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mighty Mike.
Mighty Mike. How big is he?
He's 14 feet long and over 800 pounds.
Look at the buck. Oh.
He's about as big as an average size automobile.
Oh my God.
They can get big.
800 pounds, Danny.
Oh my God.
We want to kind of honor his leaving. He's going to go to Newport, Kentucky, to our sister aquarium, and that's where he's going to kind of live out the rest of his life. So we kind of wanted to give him a big send-off.
So what do you want to see? What do you want to see in the cake? What do you
Look,
want
he's
the cake to
moving.
look
He's on the move.
Like
Well,
him.
I think, you know, one of the things that we talk a lot about with our guests is just his sheer size. So if you could make something
coming out.
maybe close to 14 feet long.
You want an actual replica of like the actual size of the.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. Make
Get
the
the
mouth
mouth
open
move.
and stuff like
14
that.
foot. That's just for the alligator. Then we got to do the board.
It's gonna be a big cake.
We want to give you really some good inspiration for our event, or we want to invite you in there to help us feed him. How about that?
Look, my mama didn't raise no chooch. You gotta be crazy to get in a tank with one of those things. All right.
Okay, come on in. It's different when you see him from the outside, but when you're on exhibit with him and you're face to face and there's no barrier between you and Mighty Mike, you get a real sense for how big he is. I'm gonna take the bucket of food out there with us. He's gonna come up, I'm gonna get him settled. He's gonna just sit there.
Well, I thought I was gonna throw it from up here. I'm really gonna go down?
You okay with that?
I guess so. All right.
Here he comes. Come on out. We gotta do this quick. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy.
Chicken. All right, got him.
Come on, tough guy. Let's go, buddy. Over here.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Come on, big guy.
I saw the look in that guy's eye, and he was like, who wants to eat some cake, boss?
Look, he's looking at me, not you. You feed him a whole chicken. Buddy, come on, come on. Just throw it right there. Hey!
All right.
Come on, one more.
I come up this way.
Ah, that's no fun.
So then this will just fold the cake right on here, then shape it right on here.
Yep.
So let me tell you, after being up close and personal with Mighty Mike, this cake is gonna be huge.
This is a big cake.
So this alligator's gonna manja. We want the mouth to open and close, baby.
Are we happy with that?
Yeah, lower it down. Open it up. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen there.
It worked. To make an 800-pound alligator, you need about 800 pounds of cake.
There's a lot of cake on here.
How close do you think it's gonna get to the weight of the real alligator?
I wouldn't be shocked if this is heavier than a regular alligator.
The thing about making Mighty Mike is, when you're doing a life size, it's gotta be exact, because any little mistake is gonna be magnified. They don't get much more impressive than this. I mean, look at this
This is
friggin'
16
thing.
foot tall. This is 2 sheets of plywood.
So to get the alligator skin to really look authentic, we used a cobblestone mat and kind of embossed the modeling chocolate in it. And I gotta say, it looks realistic. Is that good for you?
That's, for me, these are good like this.
You're good, man.
The other side.
Oh, all right. This is a big cake.
You know, the challenging part of this alligator cake is to really make it look authentic. And the only way to really make it look authentic is to get the textures right.
This is black.
Yeah, it's charcoal black.
Alligator skin has got a lot of different color variations in it. So first thing we're gonna do is hit it with some dry black and chartreuse. I want to get the alligator to look like he jumped right out of the water. So I'm airbrushing some iridescent pearl on there to give it a shiny gloss. And the more we layered it, the more she looked like coming to life. This is a cake! Get a little brown and just dry brushing it.
I'll be honest with you guys, I was a little trepidatious when you guys talked about sheen, but man, does that make it look good.
When I step back and look at this cake, I'm like friggin' ecstatic because we've done some life-size stuff and this thing looked real. I know they're gonna love it. This is probably one of the coolest cakes we ever made. That's alligator. This is definitely one of the top 10 cakes we've ever made. Definitely. This goes in the Buddy Playbook on the top 10 list. And it ain't easy to get on that list because I've made a lot of cakes. Top 10, baby. Ah. Everybody's floored by the cake, but they haven't seen a mangiata yet. They're gonna love it. Ready, go.
Nice.
Pretty cool?
Awesome. Good job.
So who wants to eat some cake?
I mean, it was
Amazing.
unbelievable just to see how large Alligator was. He really did come through with a 14-foot cake.
And he got all the detail, like, amazing. Like, if you didn't know that was cake, you'd think that was a real alligator.
Have a safe trip, Mighty Mike. We love you.